Hi guys! Today I want to talk about a subject that I actually stumbled across recently. I shouldn't say I stumbled across a subject, I stumbled across a video. I won't say where, I won't say why or how or anything or who it was, but it was somebody basically instructing people on how to write and giving people tips, I guess, for lack of a better word. And in this video, he was talking about characters and developing characters, and he was saying how some people weren't sure how to go about it. Now, I'm not saying I'm the expert on anything, and I'm certainly not saying I'm the expert on creating characters. However, I don't agree with his advice. And I really thought it was important that I address this issue and explain why, because I'm sure he's not the only one who was given this advice, and I really think it's not good. He said you should create characters off of people you already know. Now, if you don't already see why that might not be a good idea, let me tell you. First of all, people will be pissed if they start seeing you in their books. As it is, I have no characters based on anyone I know, and I still have people saying, is that so-and-so? Is this me? And I'm telling you right now, if I were to say yes, it wouldn't go over well. Of course, it's not the case, because none of my characters are based on anyone I know. However, if they were, and you're a good writer, the people are going to know really quickly, that's me. It doesn't matter if you change the name. If you describe them and they start acting a certain way, they're going to kind of think, that sounds like me. Anyway, that aside, it's also not good because it's just... characters should be just created more in a organic way. So when I'm writing, for example, I don't think, okay, I'm creating this character and he's going to be like this and this and this. I mean, I do to a point. However, at the end of the day, the characters create themselves. And that's part of the beauty of writing. I've said it again and again and again. You can't force feed anything. I find there's too many just crazy rules in writing where you're supposed to have structure and you're supposed to outline and plot your whole book and create your characters and that's how they are. No, it's not like that, and it's not fun like that, and why would you want to do it like that? Let things sort of progress on their own naturally, including characters. Now, I'm not saying that none of your characters will have, like, not have anything in common with anyone you know, or maybe a character you've seen on TV, or yourself. In fact, most characters you have, if you really look deeply into them, you will see a part of yourself. There's a part of yourself with all your characters. That's what makes you able to write about them, because you relate. For example, in my books, one of the characters I write about, and I was just talking about her a few days ago, I did a video, was Paige. Now, Paige is very calm. I'm not. But I do like how she likes to meditate. She likes to kind of keep balanced. And I'm not saying I'm good at that, but I like that about her. And I kind of try to do that myself. Again, not great at it, but I try to do it. So I see that part of her. But it might even go deeper than that. It might be people's feelings about themselves, just how they view themselves in the world and how they feel about life. These little things that you feel creep into your characters and they express them. See, that's why they're more a part of you than anyone else. And they should be, because part of this should be cathartic. You should be getting things out. That's part of being an artist, part of being a writer. That's just me, though. Again, I would not encourage anyone to create characters based on anyone you know, especially if it's based on situations those people have been in and so on. There's also this whole thing where people could possibly sue you, I suppose. Maybe not so much if you're not, I guess not, because the copyright says, oh, this is not based on any real, okay, so maybe not. I'd still kind of watch it because I don't like that idea. Wouldn't encourage it. Be very careful if you do. I do think, though, if you're learning to write and you're trying to learn how to create characters, that would be a great exercise to take, people you actually know and create a story and kind of try to get in their head, because that's a lot of what the writing process is when you're writing fiction. It's getting in someone else's head. It's trying to understand where they're coming from and why they think that way. And sometimes you don't even think it, you just kind of do it, and then you look back, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you know? He does this because, oh, okay, got it. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Again, I don't pretend to be an expert in anything. However, my experience tells me that you should not create characters off people you actually know. Oh, so bad. I don't like that advice. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that, are you a writer? Do you create characters off people you know? Would you never do it? Would you always do it? What do you think as a reader? How do you feel about that idea? How would you feel if your friend that's a writer wrote a book and created a character off you? Think about that. Not so good, eh? That's all I have to say for today, guys. Thank you. Have a great day.